What if you could change your entire day in just 5 minutes? Imagine finding a sense of calm, focus, and happiness, not by spending hours in silence, but by taking a few easy moments for yourself. Welcome to BetterSelf, the channel where you grow as a person and learn English all at the same time. Here, we explore practical ways to improve your mind, your habits, and your life, using clear, simple English, so you can listen, learn, and become your best self. Today's video is about meditation minutes, simple, short meditation practices that really work, even if you're busy or new to meditation. We'll explore why these bite-sized moments can be powerful, how to make them a daily habit, and how they can fit into your busy life. Whether you're a student, a professional, or anyone looking to find peace and focus, this guide is for you. Let's begin our journey into the world of meditation minutes. Chapter 1. Why short meditations matter. Many people believe that meditation is only for monks or people who have hours to sit in silence each day. But this is just a myth. In today's fast-paced world, most of us do not have the luxury of spending 30 minutes just sitting quietly, especially when life demands so much from us. That's why short meditations, what we call meditation minutes, are becoming so popular. Think of meditation like drinking water. You do not need to drink a whole bucket at once to feel refreshed. Sometimes just a few sips are enough to give you energy and focus. In the same way, even 1 or 2 minutes of mindful breathing can help you reset your mood and mind. Research shows that even small doses of meditation can lower stress, improve attention, and make you feel better overall. For example, a nurse named Anna, who works long, stressful shifts at a busy hospital, started doing 2-minute breathing exercises during her breaks. Instead of feeling exhausted by the end of her shift, Anna found she had more energy and patience for her patients. She didn't change her job or her schedule. She just added a few moments of calm. So, if you think you don't have time to meditate, remember, just as a few drops of water can refresh a flower, a few moments of mindful breathing can refresh your mind. In this video, we'll show you many ways to use these meditation minutes to change your life, one small step at a time. When was the last time you paused, even for 1 minute, just to notice your breath? Try it right now. Breathe in deeply, hold, and breathe out slowly. Notice how you feel. Chapter 2. The science behind meditation minutes. Now, you may wonder, can such short meditations really work? Is there any science behind taking just a few minutes for yourself? The answer is yes, and the research is both surprising and inspiring. Studies from universities like Harvard and Stanford show that even very brief periods of meditation can activate the brain's relaxation response. This is like pressing a pause button on stress. In just a few minutes, your heart rate slows down, your breathing deepens, and your mind becomes clearer. Think about how you feel when you step out into fresh air after being in a noisy room. Your body relaxes almost immediately. Short meditations have a similar effect on your mind. Let's look at an example. During a stressful exam week, a group of university students was asked to practice just 5 minutes of mindful breathing before studying. The results were impressive. Not only did the students feel calmer, but they also remembered more and scored higher on their tests compared to students who did not meditate. The difference was only a few minutes, but the impact was big. Why does this happen? When you take a short break to focus on your breath, your brain stops releasing stress hormones like cortisol. Instead, it starts to produce calming chemicals that help you feel safe and focused. And over time, these small moments add up, training your mind to stay calm, even when life gets busy. The next time you feel stressed, set a timer for 2 minutes. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus only on your breathing. Notice how your body and mind feel at the end of those 2 minutes. Chapter 3. Overcoming the all or nothing trap. A common mistake many people make is believing that if they cannot meditate for 30 minutes, it's not worth doing at all. This all or nothing thinking stops people from starting healthy habits, including meditation. Imagine you want to learn English, but you feel you must study for an hour every day. If you miss a day, you feel like you failed, so you give up. But what if you studied for just 5 minutes each day? Over time, those small sessions would make a big difference. The same is true for meditation. Let's consider the story of Maria, a busy mother of 2. She always wanted to meditate but never found enough time. One day, she decided to try just 1 minute of mindful breathing before making her morning coffee. That small step became a daily routine. Soon, she noticed she was less stressed and more patient with her children. Maria's story shows that short, regular practices can be more powerful than long sessions that never happen. The truth is, consistency is more important than duration. It's better to meditate for 2 minutes every day than for 30 minutes once a month. Your mind learns from repetition, not from perfection. Think about a goal you have, maybe learning a language, exercising, or meditating. Are you waiting for the perfect time or the perfect amount of time? What if you started with just 1 minute today? Chapter 4. Building your meditation mini routine. Now that you know short meditations work, the next step is to build a simple routine that fits into your daily life. The good news is, you do not need any special equipment, clothes, or a quiet room. Meditation minutes can be done anywhere, at your desk, in your car, or even while walking. Start by choosing a trigger, a regular activity you already do every day. This could be making tea, brushing your teeth, or waiting for your computer to start. Each time you do this activity, take a 1 or 2 minute break to focus on your breath or your body. For example, John, a software engineer, used to feel stressed every time his computer was loading. Instead of getting frustrated, he used those few seconds to close his eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Over time, this small habit changed his attitude towards small delays. He became more patient and less anxious, all thanks to a simple meditation mini. To make this work for you, pick a daily activity and link it with a short meditation. The more regular the activity, the easier it is to remember. You are not adding more to your to-do list. You are simply adding a moment of peace to what you already do. Choose one routine activity in your day. Each time you do this activity, pause for 1 minute and focus on your breathing, your senses, or your body. Notice how this changes your experience. Chapter 5. The Power of the Breath. Breathing is something we all do, but most of us never notice it. Breath is the anchor of almost every meditation practice, and it's the easiest way to bring your mind back to the present moment, even if you only have a minute. Here's a simple analogy. Imagine your mind is like a boat on the ocean, and your thoughts are waves. Sometimes the waves are calm, but sometimes they get rough and make your boat feel unstable. Your breath is like an anchor that keeps your boat steady, no matter how big the waves become. Try this. Sit comfortably and place one hand on your stomach. Breathe in slowly through your nose and feel your stomach rise. Hold your breath gently for a second, then breathe out slowly through your mouth, feeling your stomach fall. Repeat this 3 times. This small exercise can calm your mind and body in less than a minute. Many successful people use this technique. For example, athletes often take deep breaths before a big game to calm their nerves and focus their minds. You can use the same trick before a test, a presentation, or any stressful situation. The next time you feel nervous or distracted, pause and take 3 slow, deep breaths. Notice how your body reacts and how your mind becomes a little quieter. Chapter 6. Mindfulness in Action. Meditation does not have to happen only when you are sitting still. In fact, some of the best meditation minutes happen while you are moving, working, or even eating. This is called mindfulness in action. Think about washing the dishes. Most people rush through it, thinking about what to do next. But what if, just for 1 minute, you paid close attention to the feeling of the water, the sound of the plates, and your own movements? Suddenly, a boring task becomes a mini meditation, a chance to relax and enjoy the moment. Let's look at the story of David, a teacher who often felt overwhelmed by his many tasks. Instead of trying to find time for formal meditation, he made a habit of being mindful during everyday activities. Each time he walked to class, he noticed his footsteps, the air, and the sounds around him. These moments of mindfulness helped him feel calmer and more focused, even on his busiest days. Mindfulness in action is simple. Instead of thinking about the past or future, you bring your attention fully to what you are doing right now. This practice can be done anywhere, at any time, and it turns ordinary moments into opportunities for peace. Choose one activity today, like eating, walking, or washing your hands. For 1 minute, pay full attention to every detail of the activity. Notice the sensations, sounds, and movements. How does it feel to be fully present? Chapter 7. Letting Go of Perfection. Many people believe they must be perfect at meditation, that their mind must be completely quiet, or they are failing. This idea stops people from trying, and it is simply not true. Meditation is not about stopping your thoughts. It is about noticing them and gently bringing your attention back, again and again. Imagine you are training a puppy. When the puppy runs away, you do not get angry or give up. You simply call it back, gently and patiently. Your mind is similar. When it wanders, you just notice and bring it back to your breath or your senses. A woman named Fatima once shared her experience with meditation. At first, she got frustrated because her mind kept wandering. But over time, she realized that each time she noticed her thoughts and returned to her breath, she was actually practicing mindfulness, the main skill of meditation. Fatima learned to let go of the need to be perfect, and her meditation practice became much more enjoyable. Remember, there is no bad meditation. Every time you pause and notice your thoughts, you are training your mind. It is the practice, not perfection, that brings results. The next time you meditate, notice where your thoughts go. Instead of judging yourself, simply return to your breath. Celebrate each return as a small victory. Chapter 8. Meditation Minutes for Stressful Moments. Life is full of stressful moments, an argument, a busy commute, or an important meeting. In these times, you may not have 20 minutes to sit quietly, but you do have a minute or two for a meditation mini. Let's look at an example. Michael, a customer service agent, often faced angry customers. Instead of reacting in frustration, he learned to take a quick pause breath. He would inhale deeply, count to 4, and exhale slowly. In just a few seconds, his heart rate slowed down, and he felt calmer. This small habit helped him respond with kindness, even in difficult situations. You can use meditation minutes anytime you feel your stress rising. Before an exam, during a traffic jam, or after reading a difficult email, pause for a moment. Close your eyes if you can, and take 3 slow breaths. These small acts can break the cycle of stress and bring you back to a state of balance. Think of a situation that usually makes you stressed. Imagine yourself in that moment and practice taking 3 deep, slow breaths. Notice how your body and mind respond, even in your imagination. Chapter 9. Meditation Minutes for Focus and Productivity. Many people turn to meditation to find peace, but did you know that short meditations can also boost your focus and productivity? When your mind is clear and calm, you can get more done in less time. Picture your mind as a desk. If it is covered with papers, books, and distractions, it is hard to find what you need. But if you take a minute to clear away the clutter, everything becomes easier. Meditation minutes work the same way. They clear the mental clutter so you can focus on what matters. A real-life example comes from tech companies like Google, where employees often use short mindfulness breaks during the workday. Even just 2 minutes of mindful breathing between meetings helps them refocus and return to their tasks with more energy and creativity. Try this focus exercise. Before starting a new task, take 1 minute to sit quietly and notice your breath. As thoughts come, let them pass, and return your attention to your breathing. When the minute is over, begin your work. Notice if you feel more focused and clear. The next time you feel distracted or overwhelmed by work, pause for a meditation mini. Notice how much more productive you can be with just a minute of mindfulness. Chapter 10. Meditation Minutes for Better Sleep. Many people struggle with sleep, often because their minds are too busy at night. Short meditations can be a gentle way to calm your mind and prepare for restful sleep. Imagine your mind as a snow globe. During the day, it gets shaken up, and all the thoughts swirl around. At night, you want the snow to settle so you can rest. A meditation mini is like putting the snow globe down and watching the flakes slowly settle to the bottom. Let's meet Sophie, a university student who struggled with falling asleep. She started a simple bedtime routine. Before turning off the lights, she would lie down, close her eyes, and focus on her breathing for 2 minutes. She noticed her thoughts slowing down and her body relaxing. Soon, falling asleep became much easier. You can try this tonight. As you lie in bed, breathe in slowly for a count of 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 4. Repeat this for a minute or 2. Let your thoughts drift away like leaves floating down a stream. Tonight, before sleep, try a 2-minute breathing meditation. Pay attention to your breath and let go of the day's worries. Notice how your body and mind feel afterward. Chapter 11. Meditation Minutes for Emotional Balance. Emotions can be like the weather, sometimes calm and sunny, other times stormy and unpredictable. Short meditations can help you notice your feelings without being controlled by them. Imagine you are sitting by a river, watching leaves float by. Each leaf is a thought or emotion. You do not have to jump in and grab every leaf. You can simply watch them pass. Meditation minutes give you this space to observe your emotions and choose how to respond. For example, Alex, a high school student, often felt anxious before big exams. Instead of fighting his feelings, he learned to sit quietly for 1 minute and notice his anxiety, breathing gently as he watched the feeling pass. This small practice helped him feel more in control, even when his emotions were strong. When you notice an emotion rising, anger, sadness, or worry, pause for a meditation mini. Take a few slow breaths, notice the feeling, and let it pass like a cloud across the sky. You do not have to react right away. You can choose your response. The next time you feel a strong emotion, pause for 1 minute. Notice what you are feeling, breathe deeply, and watch the emotion as if it is passing by. How does this change your experience? The true power of meditation minutes comes from making them a regular part of your life. Like brushing your teeth or learning English, the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Start small. Choose 1 or 2 moments each day to pause and meditate for a minute or 2. Over time, you will notice changes, not just in your mind, but in your whole life. You will feel calmer, more focused, and more balanced. And the best part is, you do not need to set aside hours or change your schedule. Meditation minutes fit into the life you already have. Let's finish with the story of Sam, a busy business owner. He began with 1-minute meditations during his morning coffee. Soon, he added another mini during his lunch break. After a few weeks, Sam noticed he was less stressed, more creative, and even slept better. Meditation had become a natural, easy part of his day. This week, commit to practicing 1 meditation mini every day. Choose a time that works for you and make it a habit. At the end of the week, reflect on how you feel and what has changed.